Hails and welcome to German black metal. This time we have one of most backlog releases from my review pile. This is from 2017 and it's a debut album by a German duo called Tyakrah. This is Wintergedanken, and as you can basically figure out from the cover, this is of atmospheric black metal. Kind of a melodic as well. Released by Satanet Records when it came out in 2017 obviously, and since then not much has happened with the band. That is, it's still very much figuring out the next step, what to do, because well, this is so far the only release by the band. Now, to be honest, this is very much a work in progress kind of a band. I would say based on this album the band is still very much in demo phase. Let's face it, there is nothing really that stands out from this album, and even though they have the kind of like idea right there, it's not really anything special. Actually quite the contrary, given that this music here is at some points rather good or at least decent, but at some point it's like almost embarrassing. So here you have the Metal Archive site to figure out this band from Germany. As you can see, the discography is very short. They now have a new single out, and that's pretty much the tale about the band. Members, a couple of guys, one doing guitars, keyboards and bass, and other vocals, drums and lyrics. While I really guess that these drums on this album are more like machine done. I mean, they really sound like that. So if they're real drums, well, that's kind of a disappointment. I mean, one of the worst sounding drums for a long time. And if it's just drum machine, well, would it explain everything here? Now, musically, this is something that could said to be kind of a melodic atmospheric black metal. Melodics wise, actually quite promising. I would really say that this band has a lot of potential to be tapped on. When it comes to the atmospheric side, yeah, very much. I mean, there is some melancholic parts and some overall feeling that is very much going hand in hand with this kind of a beautiful art on the cover. So definitely going someplace. But the execution of it all is very much like, it's sounding like very much the first or second demo of a band made up by some couple of teenagers. Now, this would be totally okay if the sound was like a lot powerful, but it's kind of a weak and, to be honest, a little bit lame also. So it's definitely taking some edge off the music. The screamy vocals are very mediocre, nothing exactly to be praised about, but I mean, they are not horrible. When it comes to the clean vocals, which fortunately are only here and there, very scarcely, they're horrible. It seems like the vocalist is out of tune and really not able to handle the stuff here. I mean, they're kind of horrible. They're really giving me the goosebumps in a wrong way. I mean, there are bands which give you the goosebumps because they are goddamn good. And then there are bands which give you the good goosebumps because they're so goddamn horrible. And this falls in the latter category. Now, overall, this album is something like 5 out of 10 really. Very mediocre one. Not exactly horrible because, like I said, there are some good ideas here and there. Some melodies which are quite nice and all that stuff. But the overall stuff, I mean, I feel very, very divided with this album. Given the good sides, given the bad sides, and given the rest, mediocre outcome. Obviously, you want to check it out for yourself and decide whether I'm wrong or correct here. These are matters of opinion, so not really point proving like, you're wrong, man, you're right. It's just opinions. But check it out, the music, if you think it's your cup of tea. If not, wait for the band to evolve and check it out later again. Thank you for watching the review. Take care. Bye-bye.